Welcome back to Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077 with me, Jerupidus, and today we're going to try out some of the other endings that we can get. But first, I want to run back to my stash. Because I never did grab my legendary stuff. So why don't we go ahead and do that quick and get some final build gear on. You really don't end up needing it. Put that away. I think I ended up with 2 copies of Overwatch. I did. And what I want to grab, so let's just get rid of the El DeCaldo's jacket. I guess we'll hang on to the ballistic vest, because we may actually end up not having something better, even when we do the our mods here. Okay, so why don't we grab our stuff that we want? Yeah, the trench coat actually doesn't have that much armor. But it has 4 mod slots, if I recall correctly. Yeah, like, this is actually better, but I think the trench coat is cooler. So I think we'll fully mod that out. And let's take back this bully. Oh man, is that cool. Too bad we never did Sandevistan, but that's okay. Okay, so why don't we throw a mod on our sniper rifle? Let's increase the headshot damage by 20%. And we probably have a better one of these, although I don't know how much difference it makes. But we'll put that on there. Then let's do the Shingen. We'll put a pacifier on this. We'll throw a crunch on there. Penetrator. And increasing the rate of fire seems sweet, so we'll put the Phantom on there too. Now let's put some mods on our katana. Only thing I have is the cold shoulder, so we'll throw that on there. And now let's see, if we put this on... Yeah, that's just not very cool for something legendary. Like, look at this. It's awful. All right, let's put the trench coat on. That's just, like, so much sweeter, right? And let's see what we can do to mod these out. Yep, let's increase our crit damage. And then let's see what we can craft. So this one will be locked out of forever, but we can do a resist. And now, I guess I'll take some stuff out of my stash and see if I can disassemble it. Well, let's see if there's anything in our inventory we can disassemble for right now. Yeah, let's disassemble all our junk. And that gives us some number of common item components. That's kind of where we're pinched at right now. Let's go attachments and mods. And let's make an armadillo. And then let's see what that looks like. Yep, let's increase it by 150. And let's do resist, but let's double check. But I don't think I can really craft anything else when it comes to clothing mods. Yeah, that's a weapon mod. These are weapon mods. So it's literally just resist and armadillo. Yeah, it actually ends up being worse than this. Okay, well, it's worth a try. We'll just put this back on. And then we'll throw one more mod in this. Let's see if we can make another armadillo. And that's about all we can do, but that would be the final build. And let's check out our stats. So our armor is now 1,248, 702 health, plus 41 crit chance. That seems pretty good to me. Not exactly mega exciting, but I did want to try to do that at least. But it didn't really end up working out. And I could put stuff in there, but it just won't be better than this. Like, I have no way of keeping the crit chance, so... Alright, with that out of the way, there was one thing that I want to check out still, and that's going to visit Kerry.
Danger alerts. Drama team will be there. Sign up.
So where is Kerry? Here we go. Because he did say that he would have us over. So why don't we check that out and see what happens. I don't think we've read this. Samurai, swords crossed. Before Kerry Eurodyne became the rock god and American cultural icon we know today, he was someone else entirely. Someone even he may not remember, or perhaps more precisely, would rather forget. In his samurai days, Eurodyne played second fiddle to the group's infamous vocalist Johnny Silverhand. In his few moments of sincerity, such as the hard-to-find interview with Meryl Apostolakis, Eurodyne confessed that he left Samurai no less than 2 separate times, promising himself that each departure would be his last. While he variously claimed artistic differences, Silverhand's character, or organizational chaos as his reasons, the truth lay elsewhere. Simply put, the suffocating, cramped clubs where Samurai played just didn't have a stage that could hold both Johnny and Kerry. 2 inflated alpha male egos constantly vying for the mic and their fans' adoration. Yet Kerry always returned to the Samurai fold. Why? Here we enter the realm of pure rumor and gossip, the most interesting of which pegs Kerry's drama as the oldest, simplest story in the book, love. Maybe he was in love with Johnny? Is that what they're getting at? There he is.
Hey, V.
How's old Kovacek?
How's your manager, Kerry? Oh wait, let me rephrase. Is Kovacek still your manager?
Don't worry about him. Got an idea. Letting it simmer.
Alright, is everything cool with us, Cracks?
How's things with us, Cracks? Coming along?
Yeah, just sent me a demo of theirs to check out.
You know, that'll never be my world. But hey, I'm happy to add a little blood and chrome to their fake pop slice and dice.
Alright, and are you working on the new album?
How's the new album coming along?
Thinking about calling it Kerry Eurodyne. It's symbolic, you know, a rebirth. I listen to the new tracks, and it's like I'm in a goddamn wax museum, looking at old me's. A little freaky, but still, fucking awesome.
Let me have a listen.
Not yet. Still too rough around the edges. But it's getting there.
Yeah, you don't let someone listen to something you're working on creatively until it's done. So what did you do after Samurai broke up?
So what did you do after Samurai tanked?
Betty went to go find himself on some shithole beach in
Took
the
me a while to
Philippines.
pick myself up. Spent 2 years out on Masbate. Went back to my roots.
What'd I say? High out of his mind all day, spent all night fucking anything that moved.
And? Help at all?
In the end? Yeah. Think the media got the rest of the story.
All right, and our little taste of anarchy. I liked it.
You know what? Our little anarchic gesture back there. I kinda liked it.
Me too. Just hoping the us cracks girls liked it less. And speaking of anarchy, how'd you get into this? I mean...
You're asking me why
you
I
know.
do what I do.
Yeah. Why?
The streets are my home. Don't know any other.
I came up on Night City streets. Fixers find people like me pretty quick. It just snowballed from there.
Never thought about getting out?
If it ain't broke, why fix it?
All right, that's it for that. So now,
Yeah, a little rude, but, alright.
what?
What was I... Oh, right. I know.
I mean, we finished all the dialogue. Am I being rude? Let's just do it again.
You know what? You're asking...
And we'll say it just comes naturally to me this time.
Sorry to disappoint, but there's no story. It just comes naturally to me.
Naturally modest, naturally blunt, or boring as hell? Still can't decide which one you are.
All right, I mean, that's everything I can say to you.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll just talk to myself then.
He's so sensitive, but I don't know how to not upset him there. So, why is it showing that this is one of my apartments? I guess it's because I'm welcome here. That's interesting. All right, well, I'm going to go for a little drive to meet Hanako at Embers now. Because it's my understanding that we are supposed to get some texts from Kerry. I was kind of hoping that that would happen when I played through the endgame the first time, but it did not. So I'm hoping that if I take a little bit of time in driving, maybe it will come up. But I suspect that I just don't have enough left to do and enough in-game time left to get that to trigger. And maybe he won't now that I made him mad somehow. But he is very sensitive. Like I know I mentioned it at the time, but if you leave him on the beach, if you don't fast travel with him, he gets mad at you and you fail the mission. Yeah, I got no time for this winding pathway here. I think I did exactly this the first time I drove down this, too. Well, there's just no way out of here, so let's get out. And we'll abandon that car and just call another one. I want my black car. Even though it kind of sucks to drive. So that first ending was pretty sweet, but I'm definitely interested in checking out all of the rest of them, obviously. And I think what I'll do is when we finish them all, I'll kind of talk about them all a little bit more in depth. For right now, all I'm going to say is that one, as far as I'm aware, is kind of the happy ending, and what we're going to get with these is going to be less happy, but I don't actually know what happens yet. So I may not be right about that, but I think so. But there's only one way to find out. And that's by doing them again and just making different choices. Now, one thing I do know is that these choices are more or less the only ones in the game that matter. Basically what you decide to do right before the ending. Everything else you've done, as far as what ending you get, and most of the things that happen, don't actually matter. It's more of an illusion of choice than anything else. But these have actual consequences with regard to content. Now, that's not to say that if you make different choices or if you say no to jobs or things like that, obviously you're going to miss content. But it's content that is purely optional and not very central to the main story that this game is trying to tell.
Now this.
All right, we are here. A perfectly smooth drive where nothing weird happened. So let's go meet Hanako again. And now this conversation is going to play out the same.
I feel sick. Don't like this at all. This porcelain bitch is the worst kind of news.
So you can feel free to skip ahead some.
I'll be careful.
Not exactly one of your strong suits. Listen, first sign of trouble, eat Delta.
But I am going to play this all the way out and not skip any dialogue if this happens to be the ending that someone is watching.
Hanako-sama ga omachi da.
She emptied the place. Shit.
I don't want it to be an abbreviated ending. I'd like to actually play it through as though this was the ending we chose in the first place, so that's how we're going to do it.
Excellent. You have come.
Thanks for seeing me. You know what? Let's make some different dialogue choices. Let's get to it then.
Let's step to it then.
Before we discuss details, I feel I owe you an explanation. I must tell you why I changed my mind and wish to help.
Weren't sure of anything. If you could trust me, if Yorinobu killed your father. Now...
I knew. From the start.
You... knew?
All the board members knew. Not one soul even slightly interested in the matter believed in the poisoning. Details were disparate, inconsistent.
So you didn't... We'll make a different dialogue choice. You're no better than your brother.
Helped your brother cover up. Makes you no better than him. Not a smidge.
You do not know my family. Not in the least. My father had flaws. I know this. I harbor no illusions about it. When a foe needed removal, my father ordered it without a thought to mercy. A way of being Yorinobu could not abide. But to my father, ends ever justified means. Saburo Arasaka has always valued just one thing. Do you know what it is?
What did Saburo value? Probably the corporation.
The corporation.
Family. Our family. I was to be its heart, to uphold life, ensure continuity, stability, never to oppose it.
Huh. Guess Yorinobu's instructions were a little different.
Yorinobu raised his hand against our father. But he is an Arasaka. He is family. I do not expect you to understand. I wish you merely to know I do not oppose my brother willingly. That it is difficult.
You never said why you changed your mind.
Mm-hmm. He's your brother. It's been hard. It'll be hard. Let's say I get that. What changed your mind?
We received a warning during the parade. Security protocols were violated. The first doubts sprouted then. They grew yet greater in your hideout, when my brother's assault group arrived not to rescue, but to kill.
Yorinobu was just plain willing to sacrifice you.
My father was right about my brother. He never cared for us. I was brought up to be the heart of the family. It is time for the Arasakas to listen to their heart. It will bring justice. Did you bring Soul Killer, as we agreed you would?
Finger on the trigger, don't say a word.
Alright, something got you spooked?
Seem on edge. Something got you spooked?
I don't know. 3 times now that AB has flown by.
Think someone might have told you?
We must not get distracted. Did you bring Soul Killer?
You take me for a fool?
Take me for a fool? Think I'd fall for that? Got plans to walk out of here alive.
Had I any ill intentions, I would have chosen a side far more discreet than this. We are here because I know how to save your life. I can lead you to Mikoshi.
Meaning? Mikoshi don't exist in real space.
Yet its access points do, and one is very near.
Where?
Here in Night City, beneath Arasaka Tower.
We ought to leave. Right now.
Let's say I want to hear her out.
Wanna leave?
What gave you that idea?
Quit butting in so I can hear her out.
This is gonna be a disaster.
Sit. We have little time.
Alright, and you'll help me in exchange for what?
And you'll help me in exchange for...
My brother.
You catch a whiff of that? Smells like shit. Careful not to step in it.
He must be made to take responsibility for his deeds.
You know, that's your business, not mine.
Sounds like dirty laundry. Family matter. Why should I get involved?
You already are. You willed it so.
How you plan to do this?
Yorinobu,
花子様、そろそろご自宅にお戻りいただいて。
すぐに済むわ。Yorinobu will soon call a meeting of the board. Representatives of all factions are expected to attend. The perfect moment for them to learn the circumstances of my father's death. I will get you into this meeting, and you will testify against my brother.
Testify. Listen, mind if I'm straight with you?
Help me get rid of Yorinobu. I will help you get rid of the construct.
And let's say we don't like what we're hearing.
Don't like this at all. Sounds like you want to use me.
And no, I simply offer you an opportunity.
Not the first to try.
But what if I am the last? You cannot take that chance.
Let's fly the fuck out of here.
V, do you feel all right?
Huh?
You are bleeding.
Fuck.
It seems you are running out of time. Don't delay. Make
All right,
your
we'll
decision.
see.
I'll think it over.
You could use some air. Right now. I warned you.
What are you doing?
be hours from it now, Pete. And you can't stand on your own 2 feet. Well, I'm good to go. Body listens to me. See what I'm getting at?
You want to be in the driver's seat.
Of course I can see. You want me to hand over the keys.
I want to save your life. Pop some pseudo-endotrizine, scooch, and let me get behind the wheel. I'll get us to fucking Mikoshi.
Yeah? How exactly?
Without that porcelain cunt's help, that's for damn sure.
Don't stand a chance without help.
Right about that. But that's why I'll bring Rogue. She's not rusted through just yet. Plus, she owes me.
Maybe she'd have stuck her neck out for you half a century ago, but now, I don't see it.
I'll convince her. After all, we know a thing or two about ops like this. We'll blast our way into Arasaka Tower, just like we did back in the day. Then find the way inside Mikoshi. It's our only chance.
All right, you think that could work?
Rogue. I don't know. You honestly think it could work?
With her experience, her resources, her connections. Won't find anyone better in NC.
Johnny.
It's gotta work. We breach the tower. Alt cracks open Mikoshi. Then I fuck up that. Great, you checking out again?
What? Am I?
No, it's not what you think. Not yet, anyway.
Easy there. Don't move just yet.
Vic?
You're in pain, I know. Delirious when you arrived, so I had to dose you with beta-haloperidol. But light oversensitivity's a good sign. Means your optic nerves aren't damaged.
How'd I get here?
How'd I get here?
Dragged yourself here, beat to hell and back. Gave Misty a hell of a fright. Then you shoved my patient at the time off the table and demanded you be treated immediately.
Tell him it was your guardian angel.
Huh?
I, wasn't completely myself.
I know. And that's a bit worrying.
So how bad is it?
So, how bad we talking? That bad, huh?
All right. That should be a little better. Try sitting up. Carefully.
I think I got some feeling back.
I'll try. I think I'm getting some feeling back.
Slowly.
Another victory for the history books.
Well, I'm sitting.
Well, looks like I can sit up all right. But I can tell you don't have good news.
How much longer is this going to go on?
You tell me.
Looking at you, not long at all. Next attack, you won't be able to crawl back here. You'll flatline in some back alley. This is your last chance to take matters into your own hands. Understand?
The hell do you think I've been doing?
Take matters into my own hands? The fuck you think I've been doing?
Well, whatever it is, it keeps landing you on my table. Now, see that setup over there?
Yeah? What about it?
You'll find a last dose of pseudo-endotrizine there. A gift from Misty. Want to give in to the voices in your head? Go ahead. Take a puff. Go silent. Get out. Or find another way. End things on your own terms. Got a little present for me over there too. Blockers. Manage to walk those few yards to the table. The rest will be up to you, and you alone.
You heard him. We've got one last chance. I'm taking the wheel. Endotrizine, Rogue, Arasaka Tower. Only way this is gonna work.
Alright, let's say shut up, it's my decision.
Give it a fucking rest, Johnny. It's my decision. And I gotta think about it. Need to stretch your noodle? Fine.
Just
not in this basement.
V, Christ, you're talking out loud.
Out loud? What?
Just go fix this thing.
Think I can do it.
Alright, let's
Whatever
grab
you
the stuff.
decide. Let's make sure to get out of here first.
Let's say that fight you're watching. Who won?
Say, who won the bout?
Oh, so you heard that.
Did he get up? Walsh, was it?
No, never does.
Meaning?
It's a rerun. One I'd like to go back to.
Why'd you get so mad then? If you already knew who won.
Oh no, really. Guess I like to think about where Walsh might have tripped up.
Any theories?
Entering the ring against a stronger opponent, but feels a little strange to call that a mistake.
Alright, well thanks for everything, Vic.
Can't thank you enough for all you've done, Vic.
Only wish I could have done more. Go on now. I want to close up. Take the meds and do what you gotta do, V.
Thanks, Vic. I will. And you hang in there, too.
Good luck, kid.
Alright, let's go.
Hey V, I heard. Well, your thoughts?
Shouldn't have had to. Sorry about that.
No need to be. I know what's going on. And I know it won't be easy. For either of you. If you don't want to decide here, I know a much better place.
Yep, let's go.
Sure, lead the way. Why is this spot special?
I took Jackie there once. It's not far.
Jackie? What's he got to do with any of this?
You'll see. Come on.
And so this time we are going to decide to let Johnny do his thing.
Top floor. He had the same glum face.
Who? Jack?
This is it, Chica. I'm done for.
Doesn't sound like the Jackie I knew.
That was a long time ago. His mom had just found out he'd signed up with the Valentinos. Trust me. Senora Wells on one shoulder, your gang Chumbas on the other. No choice can ever seem right.
Mm-hmm.
Life wasn't easy for my Jackie, but... he found the courage to bet on himself. After. I brought him here.
Ah, that's more like it. Air.
See that? I come here when I need to get away. Be alone with my thoughts.
She's on to something. Ought to sit, mull through some shit yourself.
Some me time, hard thing to achieve these days.
Be alone with my thoughts. Near on unachievable these days.
So what did Jack decide here?
So what did Jackie decide up here?
Oh, you know. Gonna be a legend in this city. And I'm gonna leave you alone now. Take your time.
Fucking scared me, know that? Thought you were on your way out.
No. still here.
For now. You know, should call anyone you want to say goodbye to.
Worst case scenario. That what you expect?
No. But whatever you decide, risk's gonna be high. If things don't go our way. Just fucking do it. Anyone you gotta talk to, now's the time. Pills can wait.
Alright, this time let's call Kerry.
Well, there is this one musician.
Who? Kerry?
Yeah, Kerry.
What? Didn't say anything.
Hey.
Well. Hey, V.
How's things?
Depends what you're asking about.
You, staying out of trouble?
Your resolution. Been managing to stay out of trouble?
That's been easy.
Yeah, same here.
V, everything alright? You sound strange.
Of course, yeah. Just wanted to hear you.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, think I gotta roll.
Sure. Kill it out there, Kerry.
You too, V. See ya.
Okay.
Was good you called. Wish I'd had the chance to. Come a long way to get here, haven't we? Just think. It all started in a fucking landfill.
Mm-hmm. Then you tried to kill me.
See exactly what I mean. Trying to save your sorry hide now. You can let me do that. Or you can try Panam and her tarmac rats. But then their lives will weigh heavy on your soul. Or you take Arasaka's deal, but then you'll have your own soul on your conscience.
Alright, so this time we're gonna do the Johnny thing. I just want to point out how awesome the relic ad in the background of this is. I don't think I even noticed that the first time I played through an ending. So let's do the Johnny and Rogue ending. Think you and Rogue should go.
Think you ought to go with Rogue. Two you together got the best shot.
You absolutely sure? No going back on this, you know.
Let's say could also just put all this to rest. I didn't get a chance to say that last time.
There is another option, you know.
What?
We put all this, the pills, everything, to bed.
If we don't try something, anything, we're both doomed.
And let's say, okay, dumb idea. Although, can you just commit suicide here? That's insane. But we want to do the Johnny ending. Let's say dumb
Okay,
idea.
not my best idea ever. Forget I mentioned it.
Okay. Let's say think you and Rogue should go.
Think you ought to go.
You absolutely should.
So I guess that is an extra ending where I guess you just kill yourself up here. Maybe we'll check that out, but it doesn't sound very interesting, to be honest.
You're up, Johnny. I trust you. Take the wheel. Just, go easy on us, yeah?
Thanks, V. I'll get us through this. You'll see.
I wish I believed him.
See you on the other side.
Even if I gotta burn this whole fucking city down.
But somehow I feel like this isn't gonna go well. Well, let's see how Rogue feels about this.
I'll put it to you this way with Wagwa. Don't get in my way. You're running your little operation only because I have allowed it. And I can change my mind whenever I want. Hang on, give me a sec. V?
V's on a break, it's me.
V's taking a break. It's me.
We'll talk soon, Wakako. What do you want, Johnny?
Interrupted important biz, did I?
Interrupted important biz, did I?
Got a strange feeling this conversation could be more important. You want something, and that's always a bad sign.
Pretty nice setup, Rogue.
Pretty tight setup you got, Rogue. Queen of Night City. Couldn't have been easy to achieve all this. So many others failed.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
Just trying to fill in some gaps.
Somehow missed the last 50 years. Just trying to get my facts straight. Fill in some gaps.
And? You learn anything useful?
Just that no one from our old crew got a happy ending. No one but you.
She doesn't seem to like that I just said that. But there was that thing with Grayson where he alluded to something about that.
Hey, everybody! We're closed!
Oh, what gives?
Now.
We ain't finished yet!
Oh, yes, you is! Sheesh, what's the matter?
Nothing. Your shift's done. You're heading home to kick your feet up.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna go back to work.
We'll have the whole place to ourselves? VIP treatment.
Now talk. Just what the hell are you insinuating?
Is that my bottle behind the bar?
That my bottle behind the bar?
Yep. Been waiting there. I never knew what the fuck for. But I'm starting to get some good ideas about how I might use it.
I think she's talking about smashing it over my head. Yeah, I mean, both of these are kind of what I'm thinking. Let's just say, let's see your cards, because I think you sold out to
You're
the corpse.
wasting my time.
Listen, Rogue, just show me your hand. I know you sold out.
You really think... Fuck. Since when are my professional choices any of your fucking business? Got a name at the tip of your tongue, I know. Adam Smasher. So yes, but way later. You were gone and I'd stopped dressing in mourning. No room for sentimentality in the biz, Johnny. Smasher, me, we work for the same people. Does it stink like fresh shit? Yes. Did I have a choice? I did. Do I regret it? Very much so. That what you wanted to hear?
Well, hey. The past is the past.
If that's the case, do we talk about the future? I know you. Came here for a reason.
We need to get into Arasaka Tower.
Need to get into Arasaka Tower, and you're gonna help me do that.
Are you serious? Arasaka? Again? Jesus, Johnny. You're obsessed.
Yes, he is. It's always about Arasaka. Let's say I see it as I see it more as a hobby.
I see it more as a hobby. Right, so we know of an access point to Mikoshi. It's under Arasaka Tower. That's where I need to get to. It's where I'll port Alt into the system, which is the only way V and I can part ways.
Not okay just staying in that body?
It's gotten a little tight.
Only an idiot does the same thing over and over, while expecting things to work out differently.
True.
You even have a plan for this?
Yeah, let's just say fuck plans. When have they ever helped us?
Oh, Christ. See, that's what's wrong with kids these days. Everybody's always asking about some fucking plan.
It ever been different?
Back in the day, you snorted some lines, grabbed your iron, and did what needed doing. And that's why it worked. And it'll work for us now.
Hang on. Us?
I can't possibly do it without you.
That's right. Can't possibly work without you.
So what? I dust off and load up my tsunami? Rejoin your crusade against Arasaka?
Bingo.
When?
Dunno. Now?
And what makes you think I'd agree?
You owe it to yourself. I don't think she owes Johnny one.
Owe it to yourself.
Is that so?
Sure, you can just be the queen of the ball in Night City, but that's not the real rogue. The real rogue you buried while you climbed to the top. Look deep. I know you can find her again.
Shit. Knew this would happen one day. That one night, by some fucking miracle, you'd waltz in here and tear everything down. Some things never change.
And us, have we changed?
I don't know.
Well, what do you say we go find out? Will you lend me a hand?
Shut the fuck up, Johnny. Just stop talking.
Fucking Christ.
Every time. Every time. Never have I seen one not drunk as a pig sleep over 20 hours.
What did I miss? What are you doing here?
I remember that face. Gotta be Crispin Weyland. Spit an image of your dad.
Blood of the blood.
But what did I miss? Why are you here?
The boss will explain all.
Rogue.
There is only one boss. Let's go. The boss awaits.
Alright, and we will go, but this episode is already getting pretty long. I was hoping to put this into one, but it just doesn't seem like we will be able to, so we'll make it a two-parter. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.